The next stage on top is the core strength. Now we're going to add sort of all of the, let's just say all of three together. So there's going to be an element of endurance because we're going to be holding a posture for a long time. There's going to be an element of stability because we're going to be lifting some limbs. So muscles have to control and time at the right time. And then because we're lifting the limbs, there has to be core strength on top of that to be able to build that, or to be able to hold that posture. So the first one we're going to do is a plank, and we're going to lift an arm up and put it on our back. So we come down into position. So when I work with people, this is the kind of process that I work through, is I get them to a level where they can hold a plank. We're clearing the waist, plank, side plank, bridge, like we talked about at the start of the tutorial. Now we can start including some of these exercises into it. So we would come into this position, narrow elbows, wide feet, and we would lift up. So the endurance comes from being able to hold this position for a prolonged period of time whilst the body can resist fatigue. So that's the endurance part of it. The stability part of it is that when I lift a limb up, so when I lift my arm up, what my hips don't do is all this. They're not rolling, they're not weight shifting, I'm not picking them up and I'm not dropping them down. They're maintaining a centered posture, like so. That shows good control, that shows smoothness of movement from the arm, it shows good strength because I'm able to hold that position, and when a limb comes up, muscles have to work harder, and it shows endurance because I can do it for a long period of time. The second exercise is a side plank like we've done, but this time with a leg raise. So the exact same idea is happening in the side plank as it is with the plank. Endurance is being able to hold it. Stability is when I come up, I don't go up and drop it down. I'm able to maintain centered hips, smooth movement, because again, what some people will do is they'll go like that really quickly. That shows that the muscle doesn't have the strength and potentially doesn't have the stability to hold it in place. And then obviously the strength there, because the side of the body's got to work harder when one foot gets lifted off the other, because it's only one leg holding the body up. So we've got the endurance, we've got the strength, we've got the stability. The final one is the bridge, which is the single leg bridge. So again, we've got this position, we've got the bridge, but then what we can do is we can add in a thrust to it. So we're not only holding, we're also adding the thrust to it. So we've got, again, the endurance, the stability, and the strength. We've got that smoothness of movement, we've got the strength to be able to come up and down a number of times, and we've got the endurance to do it for a prolonged period of time as well. So if you want to build core strength and stability fast, build the endurance first with the stability, and then layer on top of that the core strength, endurance and stability with exercises like this. Many thanks for watching. If you've liked the content, hit the like button. If you've got a comment or a question, leave it down below in the comment section. If you want to watch more of this type of content, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and you'll be notified when I release my next one.